good, everybody? It's just another episode of this thing we call Bass for Cash. Now, I get out here on a weekly basis, see how many fish we can get to the boat. Generally, we'll set an hour, 2 hours, maybe sometimes 3 hours on the shot clock. See how many fish we can get to the boat. All you have to do on your end is subscribe to the channel, guess the weight of the fish, and bam, just like that, you can walk away with some cash in your pocket, courtesy of SWAT Lawn Operations, guys. SWAT, what does it stand for? Service with all the trimmings. All right, now, without further ado, you guys are always asking about the boat, so let's just go ahead and get that out of the way, guys. What I'm rolling in is, you see that? It is a Nitro Z20, all right? Now, let's start to the back of the boat and give you guys a rundown of the motor real quick. We're fishing with a 250 horsepower Mercury Pro XS 4-stroke motor. Now, this motor right here, it pushes this boat to about 70 miles an hour. A little more, a little less, depending on who I have on the boat. Somebody said it depends on how big that person is, right? All right, I also have 2 shallow water talons. Those have 10-foot spikes in there that will anchor me down to the bottom of the lake as long as I am in 10 foot or less in the water. All right, at the console, I have a 9-inch Humminbird, 10-inch Humminbird. I run my graphs on this side, set on sonar, down scan, side scan. This side is mapping, heading on up to the front of the boat where all the magic happens. We're running an Ultrex trolling motor. Have the Garmin is it LSV or LVS? LSV 34. We have a Mega 360 right here, and I'm running that Mega 360 on a 12-inch Humminbird unit. Let's go ahead and get this Garmin set up. And Garmin 10-inch screen, it is a touch screen. That's what I run my live scope on. All right, so today, who do we have in the chat? I need everybody, as you come into the chat, please drop a 1 in the chat for me, just to make sure you guys can hear me okay and see me okay. And if you have not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, guys. We are doing should we do a month-long celebration? But we're doing a celebration of 20,000 subscribers, guys. Today, guys, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna guarantee, this is a fish catching guarantee today. A fish catching guarantee. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel and guess the weight of the fish. You can walk away with some Friday cash. I know some of you guys have plans for this weekend. So all that you have to do is participate. Don't hate, participate. All right, did I give you a rundown of the baits that we're going to be using? I want to give a big shout out to FishXLive.com. Make sure you go and download that app for free. All right. All right, so of course you guys have seen one of the baits that I've been doing a lot of damage with is a jerk bait. I went ahead and took the time to retie, get it set back up. But as you see, my spool does not have as much line on it as it did before, because yesterday that wind was a little horrendous. We're going to put this spy bait to work. And yesterday we had some schooling fish out here, and I wasn't able to get my bait out to the distance that I needed. So I went ahead and went back to my spinning combo. We're going to use chrome on chrome. Sometimes I call it a chromey chrome. Top water bait right there. Now, this one right here, I can cast this about 130 feet, so I can reach out there and touch them whenever they're not acting right. All right, I have this on a medium light rod. I need this on a medium, so I'll probably change this setup again. I just put it on this rod combo because that's what I had available whenever I was tying on. And last but not least, you know, I had to have my bait caster handy. This is another top water bait. I can get a good distance out of this one, so we'll see if we can make it happen. And as always, guys, you know I'm in and out of the chat. Want to give a big shout out to the Money Team. Anytime you hear me referring to the Money Team, guys, those are the members of the channel. They will have a badge next to their name. We have some that have been members longer than others. Membership does have its privileges, guys. One of the things that we will be doing as far as membership goes, we will do some follow-ups with the Battle of the Anglers. So we'll do like question, answer, format, you know, some things like that. Just give you guys a little something extra. All right, we said we got a fish dude in the chat. What's going on? Good to see you, sir. All right, so we have some fish out here that's kind of deep. All right, so what are your plans for this weekend, guys? What are your weekend plans? Does anybody have any fishing plan for this weekend? So we're out here looking for some deeper fish today, guys. Shout out to Brian Berwick, says, I'm going to go out fishing with my grandpa. Hey, well, that's always a good time. You got to cherish the moments. All right, we're going to make one more cast. And as this bait is sinking down, I'm going to hop into the chat. See what you guys are talking about in the chat. Are you talking good or are you talking greasy and grimy? I know Dottie must be in there somewhere. I can feel it. I can feel it. Dottie must be in the chat somewhere. Shout out to Timothy Turney, says fish Lanier this morning and taking a couple grandkids bluegill fishing. How'd you do out here on Lanier this morning? I'm pretty sure the morning bite is a lot better than waiting till, till it's hot out here like whenever I come out here. But how'd you do out there on Lanier? Shout out to Blaster, says, let me see. He said, yep, Dottie is here. Dottie said, yep, I'm here. All right, guys, so we're going to make it happen today. I got a little time on my hands. So the last time I was out here, when I was catching, you guys said you wanted 3 fish to the boat. Well, today, I didn't put a time on the shot clock. But let me think about it. Let me think about how much time we're going to put on the shot clock today, guys. We got Edward Clayton in the chat, said, my plans are to go catfishing. All right, catfishing, that sounds like a good time. Shout out to Blash. She said, let's get those likes up. How are the likes looking, guys? So we're out here playing around just a little bit. Timothy Turner says, caught 13. Biggest was 3-pound largemouth, mostly caught shaky head on docks. All right, so you're fishing on the northern end, right? Yeah, largemouth fishing is always fun. Let's pull back off of these fish just a little bit. One or two to come and play with, have some fun with us today. Let's say if the DQ Queen shows up, we don't want to feel her wrath. What are y'all talking about in the chat? All right, I think what we're going to do today is we're going to make a quick run. And we're going to check out a different area of the lake one more again. So let's go ahead and get this packed up. Let's just finish up some things I had in mind of trying out the other day. All right, as we're running, always remember, guys, give me some feedback. If you guys can hear me while we're running, that way I can kind of go through the chat. We got Creek Boy says, what lake are you at? I am on Lake Lanier in Georgia. All right, guys, I think we're gonna go and check over by the dam today. Give you guys a different viewpoint of things, let you see some different type of scenery out here on the lake. We got Ott, is that Ott? I'm running, so it's kind of hard for me to see the chat. But it says, what's my favorite lure? My favorite lure, I like catching them on top water. So any type of top water lure is always a good thing, especially on lives. When we're doing that, when we're live, then you guys are able to see the action yourself. Beers and Bass says, isn't it a bit late? It's never too late to catch some fishes. Shout out to Beers and Bass out there handling business in the Big Bass Battle of the Anglers. All right, guys, remember, make sure you go and check out MoneyBass.com. We have some great t-shirts, some new custom t-shirts that have been uploaded to the site at the request of the viewers. So a lot of you guys have already been taking advantage of those discounts and stuff like that we had put up. All right, so now we're gonna see, are these fish wanting something moving, something fast? So we're gonna start back off with this jerkbait. Now I retied this jerkbait, guys. I put, I have either 10 or 15 pound braid going to 10 pound fluorocarbon. I do that so I can always get a nice long cast out of this bait. Creek Boy said, what lure should I use? What kind of fish are you fishing for? And are you fishing a pond, a lake? Give us some details. What kind of fishing are you doing? Shout out to Mick Dundee, says tight lines. The UK is watching. They said they got their eyes on me. Really appreciate you for tuning in. So we're just getting started, guys. We're going to be out here for a good time, not a long time. See what we can make happen. Let's just go ahead and do a little fan casting. So right now I'm starting off with a jerkbait, guys. We're looking, we're casting, we're looking and casting. All right, so there's the dam right out that way, guys. If anybody's wondering where I'm at, we might head over that way a little bit, get a little bit closer to it so you guys can check that out. Show you some different scenery out here on the lake. Okay. We had some customers. I see some customers out there. He said the USA is full of fish. Yeah, there's a lot of fish out here. Just gotta be, you can find them, but you gotta make sure you can catch them. That's really the name of the game. Oakwood said Louisiana is full of fish. I can believe it. Shout out to Spot Snatcher, says he's headed to blast off. So I take it that you're about to be fishing a night tournament. Is that what's going on? So on those night tournaments, you guys throw like those big spinner baits, like black and blue spinner baits, things with anything with dark colors to it. I hear that's the name of the game when you're night fishing. I've never fished any night tournaments before. But I have actually been out on the lake fishing when it turned night before. We got Anzuel, am I saying that right? Pesca in the chat, good to see you. If you are new to the channel, if you're here and this is maybe your first time checking us out, tuning in, type new in the chat. Just want to see, who do we have that is new in the chat? Blaster said, MoneyBass, point at that dam again. All right, there we go. Let me zoom in on it for you. Can you see the cars going across there? So there's the dam all across there. Yeah, there you go. You can see the cars going across it. All right, shout out to Scott Fuller. Shout out to, who is that? We got Mike Dog in the chat. I guess we'll just call you Ott, because I see OT in the chat, OTC. All right, so right now, guys, I'm just fishing shallow, throwing this shaky head up on some rocks. Gonna do this for maybe just 1 or 2 more casts, and then we're gonna ease on and go to a different, check out a different area, move a little bit closer to the dam. All right, who else do we have tuning in? Shout out to Josh Perry. Appreciate you, sir. If you have already hit the like button, type the word like in the chat for me. But hey, if you have hit the subscribe button, type sub in the chat. Let's see if we got some new subs tuning in, guys. Now, for anybody that does not know, Bass for Cash, that's where I get out here on a weekly basis, guys. It's been a little tough. But when I get a fish to the boat, all you have to do is be a subscriber to the channel. We will go into subscriber only mode. At that point, when you see scales open, all you have to do is guess the weight of the fish, and bam, just like that, you can walk away with some cash in your pocket. Now, the rules of engagement for Bass for Cash are in the description. So always make sure you read the description, guys. Let's see, Ott says, what specific rod and reel are you using? The rod and reel that I'm using. Uh-oh, guys, hold on. What is that right there? Okay, it's nothing, but I had to check. I had to check. So the specific rod and reel, I'll show it to you. Just give me a second. Let me pop that loose real quick. All right, so my rod that I'm using, this is a Jacob Wheeler Select. What is that, 7-1? Medium. I'm throwing a shaky head on this. And this is just a loose reel, guys. Not really sure what size it is. Let's see. 2000 series loose reel. I have 15 or 20 pound high vis yellow braid is what I tie on here. And on the end of this, I have a 12 pound fluorocarbon leader. And that's it. Nice and simple. Gets the job done. Logan says, how does that giveaway work? All you got to do is subscribe. Read the information in the description. Once you see scales officially open, once we get a fish to the boat, I will put that fish on a measuring board. I'll let you see the length, the width, the girth, give you an idea of the size of that fish. And from there, it is up to you to guess the exact weight of that fish. Now, if you guess the exact weight of the fish, then you will walk away with a little cash prize. Just make sure you have Cash App or something like that. But just like I said, make sure you read the information in the description so that you will know how to collect your prize. Shout out to Spot Snatcher. He said he's blasting off in 20 minutes. What's your plan of attack, Spot Snatcher? What is your plan of attack today? Give us the 411. All right, let's go ahead and move again, guys. We're gonna head a little bit closer to the dam for a quick second. All right, gotta keep my rods and reels all nice and neat so they don't get tangled up. Don't feel like doing all that untangling, and I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson from yesterday, guys. All right, Spot Snatcher says, Doc's with a jig. He says he's boat 19. So what tournament trail is that you're fishing? Is that a tournament trail, or is it just a pot tournament, or what's going on with that? Shout out to Spot Snatcher. Good luck, my friend. All right, who else is in the chat? All right, if everybody takes a look, Spot Snatcher is putting some of the rules of engagement in there for Bass for Cash, all right? So once we get a fish to the boat and you see scales are officially open, all you have to do is be a subscriber. Now, make sure that you have subscribed, because if not, you will be locked out, because we go into subscriber only mode. Right now, anybody can participate in the chat, but once we go to subscriber only mode, only subscribers will be able to participate. All right, now let's see what we're looking at out here, guys. Oakwood said, nice sit up, appreciate it. Shout out to Kimberly Patterson, back in the chat once again. Good to see you, Kimberly. Is anybody else planning on doing any fishing this weekend? What do you guys have on your agenda? Spot Snatcher says he's getting started already. Not waiting for the weekend. All right, so my bait is foul hook, so let's fix that so I can get a good long cast. And that's one of the keys to success out here, our long cast. Come on, bud. All right, we had a nice little school follow me back, but they did not take it. Let's see if they're gonna go back and set up for me, guys. They said, no, sir, we do not want that. So we'll let them go back and get settled down. And go with the shaky head real quick. Hey, Oakwood said, you got the bug. What kind of bug you got? Gonna let that drift all the way down to the bottom. All right, Mike Dog says fishing Lake Michigan tomorrow. Okay, that sounds like a good time. What's the biggest fish you've caught out there on Lake Michigan? Oh my God, do you guys see who is in the chat? If you see who I see, I need you to say who you see. Who do you guys see in the chat? Blessed says he got the fishing bug. Do you guys see who I see in the chat? All right, let's change this up real quick. Blaster says, AC has been here, boss. She been hiding. I didn't see her. I think she was trying to sneak in a DQ on y'all. All right, let's see if we can get one of these fishes to come out here and cooperate now. Trying them from a different angle. And they still said, no, sir. They said, no, sir, not today. Shout out to Stephen Dorsey back in the chat. Good to see you. Let's go ahead and get up out of here again. We're going to keep sticking and moving, guys. $6:46. How about an hour, guys? You guys want an hour on the shot clock? We're going to get it done today, guys. The goal is to have somebody walking away with some cash for one of these bass today. Remember, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel. That's it. Subscribe to the channel. Guess the weight of the fish. You get one guess once you see scales officially open. And remember, we will go into subscriber-only mode. Once we go into subscriber-only mode, only the people that have subscribed will be able to reply in the chat. Big Rose said, you move too fast for my liking. I know that's right. That if you were fishing with me, that wacky rig would be skiing across the top of the water. Said don't make my move too soon, huh? We're gonna make a lot of moves today. Oh my God. Oh my God. If you see something, say something. If you see it, you have to say it. Oh my God. Let's see who sees something. Shout out to Dottie. Dottie sees something. Blaster says, I see something. We got J. Martinez. Junior Martinez says, oh, he sees something too. Anybody else? Does anybody else see something? Want to give a big shout out to Boomer Sooner, better known as Clint Perry. what do you call him, Blaster? The generous general slid right on in and hit you guys with 5 gifted memberships. Membership does have its privileges, guys. So he helped out 5 people. What that means is instead of 1 guess, you will get 2 guesses for Bass for Cash. You'll also be able to participate in the lives that we do following the Battle of the Anglers. Do some question and answer stuff. Let you guys see some behind the scenes. Today, when I was re-rigging and getting everything ready for today, I was about to go live, but then I was like, man, let me just hurry up and try to get finished so I can get out here and see what these fish are doing before it gets too late. All right, now who got those gifted memberships? Let's see if they're gonna show up in the chat. Shout out to Life Lessons. We got Mac 10. Junior Martinez, you're back in action. We got the Big Fish 100 and Fishing for Dollars. Oh my goodness, we got some old schoolers back in action. Everybody put CP in the chat. I need everybody to give credit where credit is due. Big shout out to Clint Perry. He didn't have to do it, but he did. All right, now yesterday we had some decent fish come on during our countdown, but I wasn't able to keep those fish on the wasn't able to keep them connected. So let's see if maybe today we can do something a little different. Come on, bud, don't be scared. Don't be scared. Go ahead and take a little bite. So we have some fish out here, but the plan for today is to keep hopping around until we get to a school where the fish are active. So that's why I'm gonna be moving around so much today, guys. Because somebody said, we wanna see some catches. We got the Silver in the chat said, what are you trying to catch? A good time? Now we're out here fishing for spotted bass on Lake Lanier. We got, who is that? Shauna Oliver says, I'm back again. Shout out to Junior Martinez. Says he's gonna hit that like button for luck. How are the likes looking? We need about 13 more likes to get the fish to bite. For those that don't know, 50 to 60 likes. That should make the fish bite. Because these fish today, lately, they've been like, hey, we ain't cooperating. We're not part of that game plan. Shout out to Mac 10, says absolute legend in the chat. Blaster says, MoneyBass, you didn't put no stank on it. Oh my goodness. You're right, I didn't. Is that what the problem is, chat? Do I need to put some stank on it? Do I need to put a little stank on it? I think you might be right. We need to put a little stank on it. Man, guys, you know what? You know what I forgot? I do not have my life vest on. Let me put my life vest on. So I have one of those big bulky life vests, and I'm not used to wearing this thing yet. But luckily, I've already ordered my replacement life vest. Because when I'm out here fishing, I like to always leave my life vest on, especially whenever I'm out here by myself. And it's a lot easier when I'm wearing my inflatable because it's not bulky. It's not hot, especially out here during this summer heat. All right, so let's go ahead and put some stank on it, guys. I think we need to make a cast with some stank on it. Do it proper like. Junior says, stank equals bendation. All right, let's go ahead and put a little stank on it, guys. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. All right, there we go. So we got it ready, guys. Now let's see if they want it. Now let's see if they want to be my friend. Blaster says, ew. Shout out to Boomer Sooner. Did everybody put CP in the chat? I'm hoping that everybody put CP in the chat. We always got to give recognition where recognition is due, because he didn't have to do it, but he did. He was like, let me help somebody get some of this cash for one of these bass. And I think we might, you know what? I think we need to go ahead and set the hook for Boomer Sooner, guys. Octo says, what specific bait are you using? Right now, I'm throwing a shaky head. Specifically, a Zoom TRD. CP, the generous general, in the chat, came right in and hit you guys right in the mouthpiece with 5 gifted memberships. Boom, all right. I think that cash went right where it needed to be. All right, let's hit spot lock real quick. That'll hold us in place so we can take our time while we're fishing and just enjoy the beautiful scenery. You guys see the sun out there? It's looking nice out here today. So we're just gonna spot lock for a second, take our time with it. All right, the Silver says, are you gonna come to Bermuda, my friend? Do some real fishing. I bet I would enjoy that saltwater fishing. But I don't really like traveling. Junior said it's a cloudy day out here. It has a little bit of, you know, it has some cloud cover. It's kind of murky out here a little bit. But you know there's a big storm coming. Shout out to Patricia. She said, where's that spotopotamus? We got Joe Martinez in the chat. Says, what body of water and state are you fishing? If I may ask, let me see. I'm originally from Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, but now I'm in San Diego, California. Okay, I'm out here fishing Lake Lanier. I'm in Georgia, down south. I'm a southerner. I enjoy the trees, the birds, the bees, the deer, all those, you know, good outdoor living. That's what I like. I don't really like that city life. All right, so I'm seeing a few different schools of fish out here, guys. What I'm doing now is trying to see which school is gonna be active as far as which ones are ready to bite. Who's gonna bite and who's not. The current has kind of shifted a little bit, so let me just get myself set back up. And now we have some boat traffic out here kind of knocking me around a little bit too. Chalk Game says school's not in session right now. I guess it depends on what school you're going to. Shout out to Frisco. He says, how long has these shenanigans been going on? How long have we been out here, guys? Maybe about 30 minutes or so. We're just out here for a good time, Frisco. Just out here for a good time, not a long time. Bless it. It's the weekend. You should expect some boat traffic. That is correct. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. I got a challenge. Do you guys see this? Man, okay, listen, he says, let's see, $100 for a 3-pounder. I have till 20 minutes after. All right, guys, you see the challenge. Now, I'm not going to catch a 3-pounder where I'm at. So, $100, what do you guys think? Let me go ahead and stick and move. Let's get out of here where I think I can pull in a 3-pounder. Shout out to Boomer Soon. Everybody put CP in the chat. He wants to make it interesting. I got a challenge. Man, the only problem is I'm gonna have to fight through. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's a bunch of boat traffic all throughout there. I'm probably gonna eat up about 5 of my minutes trying to go to where I think some 3-pounders will be at. All right, 1 3-pounder. We need 1 3-pounder. Oak will say, you get a 3-pounder, he'll throw in a Lincoln. Oh my God. But listen. Hey guys, y'all should have told me this at the beginning, because then it would give me time to kind of get to some, get to a good area on the lake. I'm out here kind of out here for play. But now you guys trying to make it really real out here. It's getting real in the field. Shout out to Dottie. We got Gyro, am I saying that right? In the chat. All right, guys, it's time to get focused. All right, CP, I'm ready. How many minutes do we have on the shot clock? I need Blaster to put it on the stopwatch for me. How many minutes are you guys gonna give me? Inquiring minds, meaning me, need to know these things. How many minutes you guys gonna give me to catch this 3-pounder? I need CP to, I need Boomer Sooner to put it in the chat to make it official. All right, so Oakwood said they give me 30 minutes on the shot clock. All right, so we'll see, guys. We will see. Now, lately, I can tell you this, 3s have been hard to come by. Look, guys, you got me focused now. Oh, man. All right, I see some good ones. That's it. 18 minutes. Clock is ticking. Boomer Student said 20 minutes after. All right, so I got a 30-minute shot. I got 2 shot clocks. I got 1 shot clock that's 30 minutes. And then the other shot clock, I have until 20 after. Oh my goodness. Yeah, a 3+ right now is going to be kind of tough for me, guys. Timothy Turner, what did he say the biggest one that he caught today was? All right, I'm gonna have to keep cycling through and kind of see if I have enough time to run around to a few different places, guys. We're out here where the lake is kind of bumpy. Boom Sim says, are there some fish there? Yes, sir. I'll show them to you in just a second. Hold on, let me get settled in a little bit, because I don't know if you guys can tell, but these waves, let me see if you guys can tell from back here. Can you see how those waves are knocking the boat around a lot? We have like some little mini yachts and all that good stuff going through. Shout out to Vernon Neal. He said, caught you. Blatcher said, MoneyBass might need to buy some time. Do I need to buy some time, guys? Oh, no, not buying time. You know things are bad when it comes time for you to start resorting to buying time. Times are not good. And guys, you just don't know. I just had to take my boat to the shop today. That 100 would look real nice in replenishing what I had to spend today. You know what they say about boats? Bust out another 1,000. Now we got the waves kind of calmed down a little bit. Let's see if we can make something happen. Let's just see if we can make something happen now, guys. All right, so there we go. Those right there are some 3+ pounders. And there's my bait coming down to them right there. You guys see that? All right, that's not gonna work, guys. I can't get them to come up. So let's try to go back down to them. Bless says, that guy got all the gadgets. We got Inspector Gadget out here. All right, so here we go. 60 feet out. You guys see it? There is my bait right there. And I'm targeting these fish right here in this cover. Let me show you again. There's my bait right there. And there's fish down in that cover. The question is, are they going to bite? Now, that's about 30 plus feet deep all the way down to the bottom right there. So I'm going to let it hit, and we're just going to fish it kind of slow. Boomer Sooner said, call the Chicken Hawk for some advice. Boyan says, drop shot. That is correct, sir. That drop shot may be the ticket. All right, Boyan, did you see the challenge that is in the chat? I have 11 more minutes. I have 11 minutes to get a 3-pounder to the boat. If I get a 3-pounder to the boat, I'll walk. That's right, Blaster. There's $100 on the line. All I have to do is catch a 3-pounder. So I was given 20 minutes on the shot clock to catch a 3-pounder. All right, Boyan, have you been out here in the evening like this, or are you still going in the morning? What I'm hearing is people that come out in the morning, you know, they're having a little bit better time coming out here. But I'm hard-headed. I always come out here whenever it's late in the day. Boyan says, I was out this morning, had 2 4-pounders and a dozen 2+ pounders. Are you still catching them on top water? All right, guys, we're pushing about 75, almost 80 people in the chat. Can we get a few more, just a few more, a few more likes is all we need. Mostly drop shot, morning dawn. Yeah, a lot of times, you know, I plan on coming out early, but I'm always doing something. So I always get out here kind of late. Boomer Sooner said, we want some action. He said, where's the action at? Vernon says, what Garmin head unit is that? So it's a 10. I can't remember which. It's a 10. What's the new one? The new 10 that they have is the HD unit or something like that. It's a touch screen. All right, Boyan, keep telling me to pick that drop shot back up. Let's see, guys. My morning dawn are now evening dawn because I guess the sun got to them. They changed the color of them. We're gonna throw this straight into that brush pile and then see if we get a bite. The challenge will be, can we get the fish back out of there? All right, let's see what we got, guys. Shout out to Jonathan Dunn in the chat. We got, who is that? Peak 495 says, are you in the southern or northern lake right now? I'm down on Lake Lanier, down south. We got Randy Hunter tuning in. Good to see you, sir. Boomer Sooner says, so these are your hot spots? No, sir. I didn't have enough time. You guys told me I had 20 minutes. Do you know how big this lake is? I would need to make a run to go to a better part of the lake. So this isn't even where I was catching fish at the other day. But in order for me to do that with 20 minutes and pull up at that spot and to get a 3-pounder, so we just trying to make the best of it, guys. But hey, I mean, it's like you never know. So let me just show you. So you see these fish right here? Those fish sitting right on top of that brush, those are some pretty decent sized fish. Boomer Sooner said, next time, more time. Shout out to Randy. He says, you got an awesome setup. Blessed. Appreciate that, sir. Jonathan Dunn says, are you coming to... Oh, man. That's the other thing I hate about casting this drop shot into those weeds, guys. I mean, into that. Luckily, I got it back loose. He says, are you coming to Gunnersville soon? Yes, sir. We will have an episode of Battle of the Anglers taking place next month on August 22nd and 23rd. So we will be at Gunnersville for an episode of Battle of the Anglers, guys. Boomer Sooner said, 5 minutes. Ha, ha, ha. Okay, that's real funny, huh? Real funny. Let me just, look, I got to just go back to trying to catch a fish now, guys. I got 5, and he's laughing at me. And he's laughing at me. Come on. All right, I think that's about the closest that I'm gonna be able to get. What just happened is I got some of those big ones to come up and start chasing the bait. But for one, the bait was foul hooked itself. All right, so there was one more challenge out there, right? But it was still for a 3-pounder. All right, let's just go and catch some fish, guys. Shout out to Blaster. He said the MoneyBass challenge is on. Geppetto says the question is, will he catch any fish in 20 minutes? Blaster says, hey man, you still got 3 minutes. All right, let's see. Let's see what these 3 minutes have in store. Shout out to Jay New in the chat. He said, what's up, MoneyBass? Jay New in the house. What's going on? Good to see you, man. I know you've been busy. You ready for another episode of Battle of the Anglers? Are you ready yet? Shout out to Randy Hunter. He says, I subbed. He said, I had to go ahead and do it. Appreciate that, sir. Let's see, I see a school out there. What kind of fish are those? What are they? Some non-responsive fish is what they are. Let's see, you got 2 minutes. 2 minutes, huh? Shout out to the MoneyBass. Tid, he says, he didn't say where's the beef. He said, where's the fish? I see the fish, but the fish don't want to see me. Boomer Sooner said time, and that is time, guys. That's 20 minutes. All right, so challenge number 2, Boyan says 2 Mile Creek was providing today. Yeah, I mean, so that's what I'm saying. If I had more time, I would run up, because that's where I was catching my fish at, was going further up north. But I'm way down on the south end right now. All right, let's see, guys. All right, I found another school. But does this school want to come out and play? Boyan, he is right. He said the south end has been sucking lately. Shout out to Boomer Sooner. Oh, my goodness. He hit Mask Off with a gifted membership. Why did you do that? Oh, my goodness. Shout out to CP. Mask Off, are you still in the chat? I know you got to give CP a shout out. He hit you with that gifted membership. Big shout out to CP. Mascot says, because I'm getting that money. Oh, my goodness. Mascot said, you the main man. You the main man. But yeah, guys, somebody was asking about Gunnersville. So we will be at Lake Gunnersville on August 22nd and 23rd. All right, we still got these big yachts and stuff coming out here, kind of bouncing me around. Randy Hunter says, what line? All right, let me see. Are you running? Just curious. So right now, I'm running some 12-pound fluorocarbon on most of my lines, but I use a leader, and that leader, well, the main line is braid. Look, I'm trying to focus and talk at the same time. The main line is braid. And then at the end of that, oh my goodness, then at the end of that main line, I tie a Alberto knot, tying a Alberto knot to my 12-pound fluorocarbon. It just really depends on the setup that I'm using. So this is what happened to me the other day, guys. I got a wind knot in there. So let's see if we can get that out pretty quick. Hopefully. Come on out. There we go. All right. Talking about lying and that happens. Yeah, man, it'll happen to you. It'll get you. All right, let's see if we can get some of these. Let's throw a little minnow around out here for a second. We had one hit, guys, but it didn't get it. Let's see if we can get another one. Woo! It's a nice little school out there. Those look like small ones, though. We got one of them that time. Whoo, listen, let me ask you guys something. What do I get for the world's smallest fish? Let me show you guys the size of this thing right here. When I said it's a school of small fish, it is a school of small fish. You guys see that? Do you guys see that? Go ahead back home, buddy. Jump. Oakwood said, wow, you won. Oh my goodness. Look, I should have held him real close to the screen, but like, it's a 3-pounder. It's a biggin. Nah, but it's a school of real small fish out there. 450 said, it's a biggin. Dottie said, what is that? It's a hawk. I'm out here chicken hawking. Randy said, let him go, let him grow. Let him go and let him grow. Yeah, it's a bunch of those guys. It's a bunch of those little things out here moving around. Let's go back out a little bit more. See if I can find some that are suspended out a little bit deeper. We got David Vandenheuvel. Am I saying that right? David Vandenheuvel in the chat. Where are you from, sir? Shout out to Rocky Handley back in the chat. We got Hooks on Fishing. Yes, sir. We definitely have some stripers on this lake. All right, let's move again, guys. I want to go fish. Let's go to an area that I haven't been to in a long time, just to see how it looks. Let's go test it out and see what we got. Let's go out here and fish a island. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, guys. Do you see what I see? If you see something, you got to say something. If you see it, you have to say it. It's mandatory, guys. We always got to give credit where credit is due. Shout out to Dottie. She said, Oakwood. Blaster says, I see something. Shout out to Oakwood, guys. Slid right on in with a 10-piece. He says, that was a blast. I got 2 Lincolns for you. He hit me up with 2 twins. Hit me up with some twins, guys. Big shout out to Oakwood. Today's live stream. Everybody put Oakwood in the chat. I always got to give credit where credit is due, guys. Oakwood say, go ahead and buy one gallon of gas. 1 whole gallon, huh? Look, I was just looking at my gas tank. You guys see my gas tank? Can you see my gas? It's getting a little slim. I appreciate it, sir. Ernest said, my dad boat is bigger and it goes faster. He rich. Shout out to Randy. He said Oakwood is in the building. Let's see who's the first person to get it in the chat. Shout out to Randy. He says, you have a really cool personality, bro. I appreciate it. Hey, Randy, we just out here for a good time, not a long time. I mean, just like life, right? You got to make the best of it while you're here. And I do need to go ahead and get a hook set in. I got to represent for Boomer Sooner and Oakwood. They said, can I buy a hook set, please? Well, you sure can. Let's go ahead and get you a hook set on the books. Shout out to Coach Drew. Coach Drew said he's unique, just like everybody else. Just like everybody. Everybody got their own thing going on. Uh-oh, shout out to Blasted. I appreciate the reminder. He said, go ahead and stank it up. I think we do need to do that. We got to go ahead and stank it up, Blasted. Do you think that's what the problem was? For 1 in the chat. All right, guys, if you can still hear me and see me, drop a 1 in the chat for me. Just want to make sure we're good. I want to make sure you guys can see this hook set. Appreciate that, Frisco. All right, so here we go. This is what we're targeting. Cast out to about 55 feet. We're out here on a point, as you guys can see. We're going to just drag it right through that cover right there. See if there's anything living in there. But they want to come and talk to the money team. Man, look at all those ones coming in. Appreciate everybody. Vernon says, glad I caught you live today. Be blessed. Shout out to Vernon Neal, long time supporter of the channel. Been around for many moons. Really appreciate you for sliding back through. Do we have anybody else that's been here for a long time and a good time that remembers when Vernon Neal was in the chat years ago? We've been doing this for a while, guys. Blaster said, he said many moons ago. That is correct. Shout out to Vernon Neal. He said Big Vern. Oh, well, guest says, I look good in green. Oh, my goodness. Do you guys see what just happened? Did I miss it? How did I miss that? Shout out to Oakwood. You guys see that? We got a new member of the money team. How did I miss that? He says he looked good in green. I think so, too. Shout out to Randy Hunter. He says, my first time seeing you. Love it. Keep doing it. He said, keep doing you. Oh, my goodness. Shout out to the Bass Hunter. Bass Hunter said, Vernon Neal don't want this money. It's Vernon. Are you still in the chat? Vernon, you've won some money before, right? You've won Bass for Cash before, right? Oh, what's it? No big deal. No big deal. I'm just doing me. Vernon Neal says, still here. Haven't won any money yet. I thought you had won a while back, Vernon. Who all in the chat has won? If you have won Bass for Cash before, put I won and put the dollar amount. We have a bunch of new people in here. Let's see. Do we have anybody in here that has won before? God, I'm gonna have to come out here in the morning. Oh yeah, see, he was out here busting them in the morning time. Oh, there's a little school of fish out there, guys. I think I see some more little babies out here, though. Blaster says, I won. Let me see. Shout out to Texas Noob. He said he won. 450 says he won $20 before. Okay. We got some winners in the chat. Frisco said he got a 20. Dottie said she won $220. Oh, my goodness. The Bass Center says, I won $40, and $20 more. Geppetto says, hey, I met my wife fishing. Is that a win? Yes, sir. That sure is a win. Does she still go fishing with you now? Coach Drew says, we win every day when we wake up. That's right. Boyan says, stop chasing those schoolers. Boyan, you think I should stop being hard-headed? Okay, I'll listen. But the thing is, I mean, I know if I went further up north, you know, I'd have some better luck because I did that on Wednesday. And as soon as I got up there, I mean, I caught 3 within the first hour, I think. But I came out here late. And I didn't really want to run way up the lake too, so we got to make it happen, Captain. Dottie says, I've won 3 times, I believe. Heck, I don't even remember. Dottie out here just cashing checks. She's like, I don't even keep track of all this loot I'm out here making. Travis says, are you on a sailboat or an outboard? Oh, you guys want another boat tour? At the beginning of each show, I've started giving you guys boat tours because somebody's always asking about the boat. So let's do a quick boat tour for Travis real quick. All right, Travis. We are running a Nitro Z20. All right, Nitro Z20. Let's take a look starting in the back. Back here, we have a Mercury Pro XS 4-stroke 250 horsepower motor. Now, this motor right here, it'll push this boat around 70 miles an hour, a little more, a little less, depending on who I have on the boat and how I have it rigged up. We got 2 shallow water anchors. As long as I am in 10 foot or less, these will shoot a spike down into the ground and hold the boat in place. You guys see, I got my handy dandy Starlink. Now, at the console, I have a 9-inch unit over here, a 10-inch unit. Both of those are Humminbird. Moving on to the front, I have Garmin Live Scope on this one, and I have a Mega 360 on this one. Let me show you guys what that Mega 360 looks like. So it kind of looks like a radar. You guys see that? And see how over here to the side, you can see there's some rocks on there. So you guys see those rocks over on the bank? So that 360, it will pick up those rocks. I see some little baby schoolers out there, but Boyan says, stop chasing those little baby schooling fish. Let's cast the shaky head right over there to the rocks. Oh my goodness, it's time to end the stream, guys. It's time to end the stream. Act like you do not see who is in the chat. Blaster, do not acknowledge who you see in the chat. Don't do it. Do not acknowledge who you see in this chat. Oh my goodness. It is Chicken Hawk. He said, are there any fish in this cast off? Frisco said, why do you keep saying 70? Chicken Hawk says, probably should do a boat tour. Got boat, no fish. Chicken Hawk says, him can see the fish. Him never catch. All right, guys, listen. You see this guy called Chicken Hawk in the chat? He is going to be at the next Battle of the Anglers on Gunnersville. I want you guys to remember all of this talk that he's doing today. I want you to remember all of this talk he's doing today, because his mouth is going to have to pay for it. Oakwood said, I'd trade fish for that boat. All right, this is what I'm throwing at right now, guys. I just threw my bait right into there. You can see these fish down here on the bottom. Some of them are kind of in the top of that brush pile. But Boyan said, leave those fish alone. He said, they ain't biting right now. And he's right. But it's so much fun. It's hard to stop. Shout out to Geppetto. Says, very nice setup. Appreciate that, sir. I'm gonna have to find a area that is not pressured. Let's see, where are we at? You know what? We still have a little more time left. I think we can run across the lake to another little spot where I can just sit up and chill for a minute. Shout out to Coach Drew. He said, at least you out there. Chicken Hawk can't catch no fish from that recliner. That's right. That's right. Chicken Hawk. Chicken Hawk, are you going fishing tomorrow? He says, look at the bright side. When you put it on Marketplace, you can say how fast it is, and it has no fish smell on it, just like brand new. Oh, my goodness, guys. Do you see the disrespect? Do you see what I have to deal with? Now, we just had a nice little thump, guys. We're going to make one more cast before we take off and go to a different area. Shout out to the MoneyBass Tid. He says that sun is getting low. Yeah, the sun is getting kind of low, ain't it? But it looks pretty. It's nice. Coach Drew said Chicken Hawk online looking up boat jokes. Oakwood said, can you be on that water after dark? Yes, sir. Spot Snatcher said, MoneyBass, where is they? Shout out to Spot Snatcher. Are you already in your tournament? Did your tournament start? Vernon Neal says, I see no love is lost between the Hawk and MoneyBass. Man, I'm going to stomp the Chicken Hawk out so bad. Now, listen, we're traveling all the way to his home lake, guys. We're traveling all the way to Gunnersville just so I can beat Chicken Hawk on his own lake. And I want y'all to see it when it happens. Chicken Hawk says, no fish were harmed in the making of this video. The MoneyBass Tid says, those are fighting words. Hey guys, look, let me show you something. I'm about to catch a Chicken Hawk fish right now. I'm gonna show you guys, when you hear somebody say they chicken hawking, this is what they catching. All right, I thought I was gonna be able to get me a little Chicken Hawk real quick. All right, we still have a little bit of sunlight left out here. What's that, about 70 feet? Is Chicken Hawk still in the chat talking? I have a feeling that he is still in the chat trying to say something. Let's see. He says, Coach Drew, obviously him doesn't have a clue on what they will hit on. I'm going to remember all of this, Chicken Hawk. You just wait. Now, for anybody that sees why every time that we do have a tournament, I have to stomp Chicken Hawk out so bad, because he always has something to say. Drew, don't laugh at that. Don't encourage Chicken Hawk. All right, let's see. I think we have enough sunlight to head out and go to another area of the lake. We still have some time. Chicken Hawk says, I'm gonna take him cornbread, have him braiding hair. Wait a minute, is DL in the chat? I'm about to call your boss, cause you in the chat getting out of line. Is DL Texas Noop? Is Texas Noop or DL in the chat? Texas Noop, I need you to reach out to DL and tell him that his employee is in here acting up. Tell him that Kiki is in here yapping that beak and getting out of line. I need him to come and get control of his employee. All right, we're about to see if we can go get an evening top water bite, guys. Kiki, do you love me? Shout out to Mickey, says, now you're talking. Shout out to Mask Off. He said they should be about ready. He said they should be ready. Let's clear out some of this stuff off of the screen. Mask Off said those fish should be about ready. Let's just put the sun is still out, but it's getting just a little dim out here. We'll go ahead and kick on some lights. Turn the light on. All right, there we go. All right, let's see what we can find out here. All right, we're gonna try to start off with a jerk bait. Let's go back to mapping over here. let's clear this stuff off of here. Chicken Hawk says, let me see. Is the short king. What are y'all talking about? Oh, what was the last one? What was the last short about the my maintenance getting done on my boat? Yeah, I got hit in the mouthpiece for about 1,000 a day. Everybody's boat stands for bust out another 1,000. That's about right. Had to get my hubs taken care of. Had to get one of my hubs replaced. All right, some people talk about fishing out here in this timber. Let's just check it out. I see some schools out here hanging out in this timber. So we're gonna throw this little minnow bait down there and see what they do. Texas New says, Hawk, how do you like that new Mert? Hey, Texas New, have you seen DL? DL needs to know that his employee has been in the chat acting up. Now he's supposed to be out there working. You see what time it is. He's supposed to be working out here playing around in this chat. Texas News says, Hawk, if you have a grown man, what did you have before? I know Hawk ain't in here talking about grown man something. Is he? Say it ain't so. Man, oh man. Chicken Hawk says, I would not work for DL any longer. Oh, so he trying to go rogue. It sounds like you about to catch a beating. That sounds like a front hand and a back hand. DL about to come out with his perm on. Don't make DL come out and show everybody his perm. With his trench coat and his perm. Talking about what you say? What you say, Chicken Hawk? Chicken Hawk says, I will rename it Hawk's Shakedown. What is that? What is a Hawk Shakedown? Mickey says, good luck with your business. Shout out to Mickey. Listen, this thing about a hostile takeover of a YouTube channel, do you realize how many times Chicken Hawk would have to win in order for that to even be a consideration of even happening? Chicken Hawk has been losing for 10 years straight. 10 years straight. Now, is there a football or a basketball team that has lost for 10 years straight? Does anybody know of one? Does anybody know of a team that has lost 10 years straight and still keep showing up? Fo 50 said the Cowboys. Oh no, not the Cowboys. All right, guys, you see the time. We have 15 minutes on the shot clock. Somebody go ahead and set the timer for 15 minutes. We're gonna get a fish to the boat in these next 15 minutes, then we're gonna weigh it, and we're gonna see if anybody's gonna walk away with some weekend cash for that bass, all right? Oakwood said the Broncos. Chicken Hawk said, I think I may make MoneyBass my opening act. Opening act for what? Shout out to Oakwood, still in the chat. The co-sponsor of today's live stream. Shout out to Oakwood. Shout out to Boomer Sooner. Man, this bee over here going crazy. Got fouled up, guys. Oh my goodness, I got a hawk. I told you guys I was out here chicken hawking. Now, anybody that does not know, this is a chicken hawk. Let me show you. You guys see this right here? Now, when we did the big bass battle, this is about the best chicken hawk did. Do you guys see the size of this fish right here? Next time you're on the lake and you catch one of these, you are officially chicken hawking. Do you guys see that? That is what you call a chicken hawk. Frisco said, you being consistent. Chicken Hawk said, you made that little fish pull drag. You should be ashamed. Oh, goodness. Chicken Hawk, I don't want to hear it. And it was not pulling drag. Tex Noob said, you really do have a grown man motor now. Texas Noob, you know he had that motor on his boat during the big bass battle, right? Did you know that? He had that motor. He had that grown man motor on his boat when he did what he did. Let's see if we can wake anybody up out here. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, goodness, no. All right, let me show you guys what just happened. You see all that right there? All of that is what just happened. We still got a little time on the shot clock. So let's go down there and talk to him. Oh, my goodness. Well, that is dead for the day. The line went out of that one. All right, let's switch over to this drop shot. Shout out to Master Fisher. Said, where you fishing? I'm fishing out here on Lake Lanier, down south in Georgia. Lake Lanier. Bum, 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 bum. Frisco said, you're not going to look for it? No, sir. That was a shaky head. That is sitting on the bottom somewhere. Chicken Sock said, you mean where is he casting? All right, guys, we got 8 minutes left on the shot clock. 8 minutos. We just need one little bite. Oh, and we got him, guys. We got him. We got him. Bam. Just like that. We got him. How many minutes did I say we had left? If you're new to the channel, that right there is what we call bendation. That is what we call bendation. Talk to me, Chicken Hawk. Where's he at? Where's he at, Chicken Hawk? Do you see that right there? We about to weigh us one of these fishes. Now remember, guys, all you have to do is be subscribed to the channel. Let's see how big. I can't even tell how big he is yet, guys. He does need to be 14 inches. Where's he at? Where's he at? Come on over here. There he goes. I hit him in the lip. Let's get him with the flip. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to get him with the flip. I got 8-pound line on here. Where'd he go? Bam! Chicken Hawk said dink. Do you see it? Now look, guys, we're about to make it official. Is this a 14-inch fish? If it's 14 inches, then you guys are going to be able to guess the weight of this fish. Is it 14 inches? Put yes or no in the chat. Is it going to be a 14-inch fish? What do you think? Oh, was it how cute? Master Fisher says something is something. Geppetto said nope. Frisco said nope. I knew Frisco was going to say no. I'm waiting to see what Chicken Hawk has to say. Chicken Hawk says no, it is not going to be 14 inches. Now, this is what I would tell you guys. I would always bet against Chicken Hawk. The chances of Chicken Hawk being right on something are very, very slim. So if Chicken Hawk says it is not 14 inches, it is definitely going to be 14 inches. Now, let's see if that is true. Oh, do you see it? Look at that. How many inches is that fish, guys? Do you see where the tail is at? Do you see what? Oh, my goodness. Hold on. Don't try to get away yet, buddy. Chicken Hawk. Wrong again. Chicken Hawk, you lose again. Look, the mouth is on the end. And look at that right there. Do you see the tail? It's official. Oh, my goodness. Is AC in the chat? It's time for us to weigh a little something. It's time for us to weigh a little something. Let's go ahead and get some water in this live well. Do you see it? Where's Chicken Hawk? Frisco said the mouth wasn't touching. Did you see it, guys? Did you see it? And just like that, oh my goodness, we still have 4 minutes left. Chicken Hawk, what do you have to say for yourself? All right, guys, in just a few minutes, we're going to be opening the scales up. Remember the rules of engagement? All you have to do is be a subscriber to the channel. That's it. Subscribe to the channel. Guess the weight of the fish, and bam, just like that, you can walk away with some cash for your pocket. Now, I know everybody wants a little bit of weekend spending money. Oh, goodness, man, I got this thing tangled up. But we still have a few minutes left on the shot clock. Chicken Hawk. Now, I told you guys, if whatever Chicken Hawk says, if you do not bet the same as Chicken Hawk, you will lose. Chicken Hawk. Shout out to the MoneyBass. Tid, what do you think about that, sir? Frisco says he did the old knuckle in front of the mouth trick. Frisco says he had his finger between the board and the mouth. Listen, I just wondering what flavor of Haterade do you guys drink? Because I'm gonna send some to you. Oh goodness. Let's ease on up here and see if we can get another one. The MoneyBass. Tid says he was holding his mouth right. That's why he measured 14. That's right. I was holding my mouth right. The MoneyBass. Tid knew not to bet against me. He knew it was going to be 14 as soon as Chicken Hawk said it wasn't. He sent me a private text and said, I'm going to bet against Chicken Hawk, but I don't want him to know. He said, I'm going to bet against Chicken Hawk, but I don't want him to know. Don't tell him. Don't tell him what I'm doing. Geppetto said, don't you have to pinch the tail? That's right, sir. He knows the deal. So you see how they try to do me, Geppetto? They try to treat me bad. Shout out to the Mass Bass kid. He said, come on, man. You wasn't supposed to tell anybody. I'm sorry, man. I wasn't supposed to tell you guys that he sent me a private message saying he wants to bet against Chicken Hawk. He did a side bet. He said, can I do a side bet? I just want to do a quick side bet. Uh-oh, looks like we got hung up, guys. Chicken Sauce said he pushed down on that poor fish stomach real hard to make him stretch. Is that what happened? Are you sure about that? Oh, I feel like I'm caught on some line. Yeah, I think I might be caught on some line. Oh, we got it back loose, though. All right, guys. We got enough time for one more cast. Has anybody seen Chicken Hawk in the chat? I mean, Whipstick. Or AC in the chat. We're going to go ahead and weigh this fish, guys, and call it a day. Now, remember, all you have to do to participate is subscribe to the channel. Do we have anybody that is new in the chat? Is there anybody that's new to the channel in the chat? We want to make sure you know the rules of engagement so you don't get disqualified. Shout out to Mike Dog in the chat. Mike Dog said he about to take this money. Now remember, each time we come out here to do this thing we call Bass for Cash, there's $100 in the pot for the day. Each fish that is caught, if you are able to guess the weight of that fish, you will walk away with a $20 bill. Now, membership does have its privileges. If you are a member of the Money Team, the people that you see with the badge next to their name. Let's see, guys. We're about to get another one. Let's see if we can get another one. If you see somebody with a badge next to their name, they are a member of the Money Team, which means they will get 2 guesses. If you are not a member of the Money Team, you put 2 guesses in the chat, guess what you're going to get? Disqualified. That's right, you will get hit with the DQ. But if you are a member of the Money Team and you guess the weight of that fish, you walk away with twice the payout. Bam, just like that. But remember, it does not cost anything to participate in Bass for Cash. All that you have to do is subscribe to the channel and guess the weight of the fish. That is all. That is all that it takes, guys. All right, it looks like AC is not in the chat. So Blaster, do you think you can handle it? Do you think you can handle it, Blaster? Do you think you can properly hit the DQ switch on a few people if they're not acting right? Texas Noob said Whip will say you need 2 more fish, but guess what? Whipstick ain't in the chat, guys, so we sneaking. We sneaking, guys. We gonna sneak and we gonna weigh 1 fish because Whipstick ain't here. What you guys think about that? Shout out to DL. He says, I got word that one of my employees in here acting up. Oh, my God. Ah, that is right, DL. Your employee is in here acting a nut. And he said he quitting. He said he ain't going to work for you no more. I told him, I said, DL is about to come out with his perm and his, in his trench coat. I'm talking about, what you say? I said, DL Peck is going to hear this and come ready with a front hand and a back hand. And Dottie said, what did Dottie say? She said, for real? You gonna bring that up? Yeah, Dottie, but we sneaking. Whipstick ain't here, so we gonna sneak. Deal said he needs a 8.18 before he can stop working for me. Oh my goodness. That sounds like a lifetime employee. But wait a minute, Deal, are you saying that he can add up all the fish that he catches for maybe like the month? If he adds up all the fish that he catches for like a month and they add up to 8.18, will that count? All right, I think it got us that time, guys. I've been dragging it through there without getting stuck, but Deal said nope. So you saying he has to catch one fish that weighs 8.18? That is never gonna happen. That's never gonna happen, Deal. I mean, just think about that. He knows that right now, he has already caught his PB for the rest of his life. He's never catching an 8+. It's just never gonna happen. Never, never, ever, ever, ever. All right, guys. What is? Uh-oh. There you go. He in the chat. He says, "Wait a minute, DL. How you gonna try to pimp a pimp?" Cause DL said he cool like that. He said he got it like that. See, I told you, DL. He in here acting up. He trying to rebel. He trying to revolt. You need that front hand, backhand. Front hand and a backhand. All right, guys. We're going into subscriber only mode. Blaster, are you ready? Remember, guys, we sneaking. We are sneaking right now. We are now in subscriber only mode. Remember, it does not cost a thing to participate in Bass for Cash. All that you have to do is subscribe to the channel and guess the weight of that fish in this live well. You will have 2 minutes to do that once you see the scales are open. Remember, you only get one guess. If you put more than one guess, you will be disqualified. And your one guess must be in the form of 2 decimal places. If it is not, you will be DQ'd. As soon as you try to fix it and delete or go back and change it, it is too late. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. You will already be disqualified. Now, I want to give a big shout out to MoneyBass.com. Make sure you guys go and check out MoneyBass.com for all of the newest merch. We got the t-shirts. We got the hats. We have hats with different logos, different sayings and stuff on there, like get the net, set the hook, the bendation is sensational, all of that good stuff, guys. Just go and check them out over at MoneyBass.com. All right, Blaster, type ready in the chat when you are ready for me to go ahead and pull this fish out. And remember, type sales officially open. They will have 2 minutes. After those 2 minutes are up, then we are done. We're about to roll out right after that, guys. Once I see ready in the chat, then I'm going to show you this fish. As soon as I start showing you this fish, you will see scales officially open. All right, Blaster, just waiting to see ready. All right, there we go, guys. Woo! And it's a fighter. Now, remember, whatever Chicken Hawk guesses, he always guesses low. Now, take a look, guys. This fish is right at, oh, my goodness, guys. He tried to get away. All right, it is right at 14 inches. You guys see that? It's about 14 1/4. Do you see that, guys? 14 1/4. You guys were talking about the mouth trick. Do you see that mouth touching the front of that board? And do you see that right there at 14 1/4? There you go. All right, guys. Our scales, go ahead and type scales officially open. Once you see that, guys, you have 2 minutes to guess the weight of this fish right here. 450. Are you hopping in a little early? I don't see. Did I miss it? Already typed scales officially open yet? All right, Texas Nuke 450. I think y'all came in early. You're making me nervous because you do not want to get DQ'd. All right, there you go, guys. What is Chicken Hawk gonna guess? That is what I want to know, because Chicken Hawk always guesses low, guys, because he is used to catching small fish. Chicken Hawk probably gonna guess something like 0.89. All right, let's see what else we have out here. I guess we could throw my jig for about 2 minutes. Uh-oh, Chalk Gaming, I see a problem for you. If you guess the same weight, oh, well, wait a minute, no, you good. If you guess the same weight, the tiebreakers or the members of the money team will take that tie. I see everybody starting to slow down now. Frisco says, how are you going to guess my weight, Blaster? Oh, he blocked you. Oh, my goodness. He blocked you, Frisco. Wait a minute, Frisco. Is Frisco a member of the money team? Oh, my goodness. When did you do that? When did that happen? Scales are officially closed, guys. Officially closed. All right, we're about to weigh this fish and see if we have a winner. We're going to make... Did Chicken Hawk put a guess in the chat? All right, you guys see it. The scales are zeroed out. We're going to weigh him up real quick. And then we're going to be up out of here. All right, there we go, guys. I think this fish is going to weigh about 127. I'll go with 127, guys. Goodness. I'll stick with it. That might be a little too big, though. All right, we're zeroed out. Master Fisher says something is something. Ooh, do you see that? Do you see what I see? 119. Did anybody guess 119? You guys see it, 119. I don't think anybody wanted that money. DL Peck at 118. Oh, no. Oh, no. Talk to him, Blaster. Did we have anybody that got DQ'd? Dottie said mask off, really? Wait a minute, are you guys saying mask off got it? Where is mask off at? I don't see mask off guess in here. Oh, no, mask off didn't get it. No official winner. Oh, my God. Talk to him, Whipstick. Y'all don't want this money. Y'all don't want this money. Go on back down there and tell them you played this thing we call Bass for Cash. Boom. All right, guys. Hey, I mean, what do y'all have to say? We came out here. We hung out for a while. We had a good time. We had a good time out here. That 119, y'all didn't want this money. Dottie said, have a good time. Dottie, why I sound like you mad? Have a good time. Have a good one. I'm at bingo. Dottie, why you gotta be like that, Dottie? Why your face all frowned up, looking mean? Smile, Dottie. Shout out to BMP, says be safe getting back. Oh my goodness, guys. We had a good time out here. Remember, make sure you guys go and check out MoneyBass.com. Just go and check out the merch. Leave a comment too. Leave a comment and let me know what shirt and hat combo do you guys like the best. We got the Bendation is sensational. Get the net, set the hook, bite sensation. What else we got in there? We got some good ones, guys. There's some good ones in there. We also have the Battle of the Anglers t-shirt. But yeah, guys, just go and check it out. I appreciate everybody for tuning in, getting active in the chat. The chat, you guys are what really makes it a good day out here. We get out here and have fun. Sometimes we catch one, sometimes we catch none. And sometimes we get out here and light them up, guys, and have a great time on the lake. But you know, it's like a box of chocolate. You just don't know what you're gonna get. But I know I'm about to get home, get up out of here. It's supposed to be storming tomorrow, guys, so I probably won't see you for a quick little minute. But the members of the channel, you guys will see me. If you are a member of the channel, I think it's only like $4.99 a month, guys. If you want to support the channel, that's one way you can do it. Another way is just to go and check out the merch at MoneyBass.com. Always support SWAT Lawn Operations. They are one of the original sponsors of this thing we call Bass for Cash, so I really appreciate that, guys. Frisco says, still waiting on mine. Shout out to Frisco. He got this Get the Net t-shirt. All right, we're locked down. We can go ahead and turn the graphs off because it's time to go. You guys see that? I installed that button right there. That turns my graphs. It turns my Garmin system on and off. Turns that black box on and off. All right, so we're gonna shut her down. It's time to shut her down, guys. BMP said, that's right, forgot about the little one. What you guys talking about in the chat? Coach says, he caught 1.5. No, wait a minute. Remember, I caught 2 of those little small ones. So if those equal a half, then that means I caught 2 total fish. I caught 1 full fish and 2 halves. So what does that equal? Come on, put some respect on my dinks. All right, let's see. Blessed says 2 little babies. That's right, 2 little babies. All right, guys. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I will go ahead and sign off. You guys don't have to be along on this bumpy ride as I head way back out that way. Getting back to the ramp should take me about 5 minutes or less because I'll be rolling. As you guys saw, I'll be rolling this 250. We'll be rolling about 70. Ain't that right, Frisco? I'll be riding about 70 miles an hour. All right, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Really appreciate all the strong support as we have now hit 20,000 subscribers. Make sure you go out and check out FishXLive.com. You can download that fishing app for free, guys. All right, let me get up out of here. 70 miles an hour. Here I come.